Welcome to Savor Food and Life, where healthy recipes and great living come together. I'm Marc Daniels, Executive Chef at San Angelo Community Medical Center, and I have with me today Mr. Buddy Daniels. How you doing today, buddy?
It's a pleasure to be here again with you.
Hey, I love having you here. I love having you here. We have been doing a lot of things, you know, in and around different healthy aspects of cooking. Today, there's no different, but we're going to focus on some regional stuff, and especially Texas. For you guys that don't know, Mr. Buddy here is the Chief Executive Officer at the hospital, and also my friend, so he does double duties.
Yes.
All right. And
so we're making Texas caviar this
We
week.
are making Texas caviar, right? It's a lot cheaper than regular caviar, right? And I think the people around here would like it better than spooning down some fish eggs. So
yeah. So what gives it its name?
The mock look of the little bits of the black-eyed peas and the corn, and you know, little play on words. You know, we want to make it a little funny, and you can eat it on chips. You can eat it on a little toast point. It's an all-around great side, so it's very versatile.
And it keeps you from having to eat fish eggs.
It does. So. It does. Hey, double duties. All right, so I'm going to have you make the dressing for it. Super simple. Okay. In no particular order. All right. We have red wine vinegar.
Red wine vinegar.
That's going to give it a little sharpness to it. It's also going to cut into some of these raw vegetables that we're going to put into it. Olive oil. A little garlic powder.
Garlic powder.
Some pepper.
Just regular ground pepper.
Got to have a little heat in there.
Hey, you don't want to complicate things.
About half of that salt.
Half of this salt.
And about half of that sugar.
Almost split.
That's perfect,
but
man.
that's all right.
A quarter.
That's all right.
We're going to mix that together.
And this makes the dressing.
This is the dressing. So all of it is healthy components. There's no dairy, so you don't have to worry about no cream or butter or anything like that in that. The vinegar, the oil, all healthy for you. The raw vegetables, we have jalapeno, tomatoes, celery, red and green bell pepper, and then a little red onion chopped up. So it all has its nutrition still in it. It's not being cooked out. So
and not complicated. You just dice it.
It is. That's it. It's just so simple. In today's supermarkets, if you don't mind paying a little extra, right, they do it for you.
Oh, yeah, they do.
So, you know.
I'm a little bit more tight than that, so I'll dice my own.
Right. So we're going to add in, you can start in no particular order.
Now, do we want to go in the base or the big?
No, we're going to add everything into the big container, and so you can start with your vegetables, adding it to it.
And this does not have to go in any specific order?
No.
We are plug and play.
So the tomatoes, the red onions, and celery. And we always talk about it being a roadmap, recipes. And so if there's something in this that you don't like, if you want to double up on, say, jalapeno or red bell pepper and cut celery out, you're more than welcome to do that, right? It's your recipe. If you're going to eat it, there's nothing wrong with changing things. So
if you're not a fan of any one of these, it doesn't ruin the whole order.
That's right. You can also switch it around if you wanted to do like a white vinegar or a champagne vinegar. You can do that. It's whatever you have in your cupboard. I don't want you to go out and spend a bunch of money on something that, you know, you might only use once or twice. So we're going to take this, and I'm going to have you fold that dressing into it. And it's one of these things that the longer you wait, actually, the better it gets.
So you could let this marinate in the fridge overnight, and
yeah.
actually it improves the taste.
Yes. All right, so we get that folded in. We're going to fold in a little cilantro. All right. Why don't you give that a little taste there, buddy, and tell me what you think. Tell me if it don't taste a little bit better than a bunch of fish eggs in a can. So.
Well, how about this? Just for the viewers at home, and I don't dig in. That's a great recipe.
Right? It's great, right? Little bite to it.
Yes, sir.
From myself and Buddy, we appreciate you tuning in today, Savor, and we'll see you again next week.
Savor Food and Life, sponsored by San Angelo Community Medical Center.